Mumbai Indians have this reputation of being slow starters, but even by their standards, this season is looking slower than usual. They've played 5 games, lost 4, and even though they've done the unthinkable in previous situations, previous seasons, this time it is looking very unlikely that they'll be able to fight back. And it's not only down to the performances, and it's not just down to some strategies, it is down to general approach and the performance that the Mumbai Indians team is giving on the field. How must a Hardik Pandya be thinking right now? Yes, previously they've made a comeback, but what you can make out from Hardik Pandya as captain this time, he seems distraught. He seems disappointed. He seems like he's been left alone to be doing the entire job because the rest of the team is just not stepping up. Previous loss that they had to Lucknow, you saw Hardik Pandya in tears. This one, in the loss that they've had against RCB, he was once again sitting in the corner of the field, contemplating many hours after the game was done, thinking, where did it all go wrong? Because truth be told, he stepped up. Previous game, he picked up 5 wickets and his team ended up losing. Yes, you could say that he could have finished off the game, but remember, a finisher's job is very tough, and a finisher fails more often than he succeeds. He did one better this time around, chasing a big total. You're chasing 221 versus RCB. He did one better, almost batting at a strike rate of 300 to ensure that he brought back his team into the game. And yet again, they fell short. He must be wondering what is it that he needs to do for the rest of the batting to step up. Previous game where they lost, it was a sedate knock by Tilak Verma that kind of cost them the game. This time around, again, a very uncharacteristic knock coming from someone like a Suryakumar Yadav, who's known for his explosive strike rate, but this time had almost a runner ball sort of a strike rate. This time Tilak Verma stepped up, but Suryakumar Yadav well below par, and then once again they left too much to be chased down at the end. As I said, it was Hardik who turned the game on its head because when he came out to bat at around the 12th over, you needed about 16 and over. He brought that equation down to 12 and over, but in the end, RCB were just too good. Let's focus on RCB. I'll come back to Mumbai's problems later, but this is a moment to celebrate RCB. They've done the unthinkable. They broke their duck in Chennai, not having won at the Chepauk for so many years, and they've done exactly that at the Wankhede. For 10 years, they hadn't won at the Wankhede Stadium. And in this same season, not only have they beaten Chennai in Chepauk, Kolkata in Kolkata, they've also beaten Mumbai Indians in their den at the Wankhede. RCB, without doubt, having one of their finest seasons so far. And you can see a lot of changes in the team, a lot of changes in their approach, which is making them do what they are. Usually, what is the complaint that you have with an RCB? Remember, we used to always say RCB, no matter which bowler goes there, will end up giving away a lot of runs. It's a bowler's graveyard going to that team. And this time, it's the bowlers that have stepped up. A special mention for Josh Hazlewood. He was outstanding once again. An economy of less than 10 in a game where close to 400 plus runs have been scored is outstanding. Surya Sharma had an economy of 8, a young spinner who was discarded by his earlier team for being too expensive, comes into RCB and is having a good season. Bhuvneshwar Kumar also showing sometime shades of the old. Just with 5 bowlers, remember, RCB just playing with 5 bowlers. Other teams have the luxury of going to 6th, 7th bowler. They're just playing with 5 bowlers and still doing the job. In all of this, you have to give credit to Rajat Patidar, who manages his bowlers outstandingly well. Many would have thought that he's crazy to ensure that the last over is given to a left-arm spinner in Krunal Pandya. Remember, Pakistan did that versus India in the T20 World Cup. What happened? Nawaz bowled, India won. Not too many captains would do that. He bowled Krunal. Krunal also did the job, picking up 3 wickets in that final over. Rajat Patidar, the way he's been handling his spinners, his fast bowler, the field placements that he makes, the calm and collective captain that he has been, I've said it before, he's really been a find for RCB, and in fact one of the finest captains we have in this season. Other than that, what was the positive? That knock by Rajat Patidar, the captain, I think the best knock of this match. certainly 67 runs at a strike rate of 200. Remember, he's not batting in the power play. He's coming in those middle overs that are usually the lull time and gets those runs in. And you know, the beauty of Rajat Patidar is he's batting at a 200 strike rate, yet not muscling the ball. You won't even know it, but with his innovative and sometimes copybook shots, he ensures that his team is ahead of the curve. Hats off to Rajat Patidar. And then, no amount of praise is enough for a Virat Kohli. Remember, Virat Kohli is opening. He has a team which is packed with a batting order, and he comes with a reputation of batting in a particular style. But I think what Virat is doing very well this season, he's molding himself. Even though he's a senior batter, he doesn't need to prove anything, but he's molding himself into the demands of the team. What are the demands of the team? That they have such a deep batting order, so keep attacking all the time. He's doing that. What is the demand of the team? Play a bit more cross-batted shots, play a bit more adventurous strokes in T20 cricket. He's doing exactly that. Even though he had this beautiful cover drive that he hit in the third over, which was probably the best shot of the match, he also went back and premeditatedly hit someone like a Jasprit Bumrah straight down the ground for a six. Also an audacious shot. So he's adapting his game in terms of his shots and his approach to the demands of this format at the moment and to the demands of his team. And that is to the credit of Virat Kohli. Overall, I think Mumbai, apart from, what is it that is going wrong for them, one thing that you really can see is their batting order. That is something that needs fixing. Too many top order batters are part of that Mumbai team, and that is one of the major reasons why they're not doing very well. You'll have to let go of one batter between a Rohit Sharma, a Rickelton and a Will Jacks. Rickelton is being amongst runs, so it has to be someone between Rohit Sharma and Will Jacks who has to go out, and you need a finisher, maybe someone like a Robin Mins to come in, because that's the thing with finishers. You only have Hardik as a finisher. You need multiple finishers. Remember, they used to have a Pollard who would finish games for them. Where is that Pollard? Alone Hardik cannot do it. All good teams will carry 2 or 3 finishers. They need to get a finisher, remove a top order batter. If you ask me for my personal opinion, I think Rohit still has shown good form in white ball cricket for India. Yes, not too many runs here right now, but he deserves a slightly longer rope. So you have him in the top order alongside Rickelton. Will Jacks will then have to go out, and you get in another finisher. That might help Mumbai fix a few problems, but as I said, they have many other problems. And these sort of losses, too close losses, really demoralize the team, and it's very tough to fight back from that situation, which is why I'm saying, can they make the comeback of Mumbai of old? I'm not too sure. Final word before we leave, that of Jasprit Bumrah making a comeback after a long injury layoff, and he looked good. He wasn't gingerly running up to the crease. All in out, full tilt he was bowling, which is a great sign if you're a fan of Mumbai Indians, if you're a fan of Jasprit Bumrah, if you're a fan of Indian cricket, because boy, does Indian cricket need him in the season ahead. He looked good. Again, an economy of 7 odd in a game where 400 plus runs are scored, outstanding. Just that he went wicketless, but I think it'll take him probably a game or two to be back at his best. And that probably is one of the biggest positives for Mumbai Indians to come out of this game. And believe me, they weren't too many. For more such content, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. Give us a like on this video. For the moment, Nikhil Naz signing off.